December the 13th, the winter solstice and shortest day of the year in the old Julian calendar, is a very important festival in the Christmas season in Sweden, in Denmark, Norway, Finland, Bosnia, Croatia, and in many countries around the world, including London's St. Paul's Cathedral. St. Lucia is celebrated as a beautiful festival of light. Once a pagan festival, St. Lucia's Day can be traced back to the stories told by the monks who first brought Christianity to Sweden. The story the monks told started in 3004 AD in Syracuse, Sicily, where Lucy was born into a rich and noble family. And as a young girl, when she lost her Christian father and inherited a sizable dowry, she was pressurized by her mother to marry a very rich pagan man. Lucy disagreed. She consecrated her life to God as a Christian, just like her father. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the world felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angels' voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born, oh, night divine, oh, night, oh, night divine. Lucy asked her mother to distribute her dowry amongst the poor, but her mother did not agree. So, in the secrecy of night, Lucy brought food deep into the catacombs under the city of Rome to the persecuted Christians who hid there in the darkness. Wearing a crown of candles, Lucy kept her hands free to carry food and drink to the people living in the darkness. Lucy means light. Lucy brings hope to those living in the dark. She zealously worked in the service of God, helping the poor. Lucy was known for her beautiful eyes. It is said that her eyes radiated her love for Christ. In one version of the story, it tells us that the pagan man wanted her for her eyes. Another story tells us that during her final torture, Lucy's eyes were actually removed and that God restored her eyes and her sight. For this reason, St. Lucia is the patron saint of the blind and those with eye problems. Lucy's mother became very ill. She tried every treatment, but failed. Lucy and her mother visited St. Agatha's shrine, where they prayed day and night. And after many hours of devotion, and finally in exhaustion, they both fell asleep. While dreaming, St. Agatha appeared to Lucy and gave her the good news: her mother was healed. St. Agatha further informed Lucy that she would become the glory of Syracuse. Lucy's mother, finally convinced that with her miracle cure, distributed their wealth among the poor. And the pagan man, so incensed when he heard this news, destroyed Lucy's life, denouncing her Christianity to the governor of Syracuse. And this was the time when many Christians were persecuted for their faith. The government sent his guards to forcibly take Lucy and insult her in public, taking out her eyes. However, when the soldiers came to take her, Lucy was filled with the Holy Spirit, and she could not be moved. She was heavier than a mountain. And when the governor questioned her as to how she could stay so strong, she claimed that it was the power of Jesus, her Lord and her God. Finally, they tortured Lucy to death, and she died a martyr. The most important aspect of her story was that Lucy was a brave young woman who was zealous to give her life to God, but stood strong in her faith. So today, Lucy is honored. And in schools, girls can be dressed in white dresses with a red sash around their waist and a wreath of candles placed on her head in a ceremony. Some towns and villages also choose a girl to process through the community while carols are sung. And in some countries, a national Lucia is chosen. This is the first day of the holiday season. Today, we have light. We have hope, and we can look up and follow the light through the darkness, which is provided by the beautiful soul of Santa Lucia. Silent night.